Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and what? The second episode on the good old T4 over there that we just turned around and told you about our little flip project. It's as you've seen, we got cracking on it and stuff and let you know what it is, and now, as you can see, Mark's busy working his way over there. So what are we up to today, mate?
Water pump removal.
Removal of water pump?
Yeah.
Well, is that because it leaks, is it?
I believe it leaks, so...
Leaks? I can tell you it leaks, mate.
Yeah.
It'll leak every single bit of water out of it in about a second.
Yes.
It leaks.
Water pump and cam belts, so the future buyer, he knows he's got cam belts done.
You mean you don't get stitched up like we did?
No.
No, I'm joking. I wouldn't say that. It's a joy to buy stuff at auctions, it happens. And because I was too bone-eyed and lazy to actually go to drive to Avonmouth and actually look at it, this is what you get, isn't it?
It happens.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. So, what have you done so far, mate?
Air filter, water bottle, moved power steering, took the auxiliary belt off, and now I'm just about to move an idler and take the cam cover off.
Cool.
And then time it up, remove cam belt, and remove water pump.
Fair play. And when Mark's doing that, I'm going to go inside and I can see if I can open this dodgy ass door. So when Mark's laid on the floor, I can open the door and smack him in the head with it.
Well, I nearly had to do the bonnet earlier.
Yeah, you nearly had me. Right,
You can do it.
yeah, let's put you guys on time lapse and let's see if we can manage to fling a door into that. Alright guys, as you probably noticed on a bit of time lapse, the door now opens. The reason why it didn't open is because inside here you've got the handle, which when you take it off, this bit here is actually meant to be attached, which as you can see isn't attached, so the best place for that is the bin. So that's useless, but now my door now actually opens and shuts. That probably won't open, will it? Ah, see look, we now have one opening and shutting door. One job ticked off the list. Right then, so what we got going on down here then, mate?
Just access the water pump, as you can see there.
Yeah, that don't really look very healthy, that water pump.
We can't, let's do that.
Yeah, that's the one, mate. It really don't look healthy, does it? It's
No.
like gluey, gungy look.
Yeah, so the next thing to do is clean this back off, get the Tommy marks, take that back plate off, remove the water pump.
It really don't look nice, does it? Look at that on camera. Yeah. Lovely. Still got water in it at least.
Yeah.
So that's one good thing.
A little bit of clean up.
How wobbly is that pulley then?
I don't want to touch it till I tighten it up.
Oh yeah, good point. I didn't think of that, yeah.
It will be very wobbly, I'd say.
Very, very wobbly.
Very wobbly.
But yeah, as you can see, Mark's gradually getting there with that one. And it's shouldn't be too long before he actually gets it off.
No, get timed up and whip it off, whip the water pump off. Job's a good one.
Yep. Alright, we'll be cut back in a little bit.
One eternity later.
Right guys, back again for another day. It's been a few days since then, we've got some parts to go back in and stuff, but Mark's down here having a good old clean up and stuff. It'll help actually hold the camera and actually focus it properly there, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, having a good old clean up and stuff and getting it all back together. So he's on there with a wire brush and stuff, but Mark's just after a blow job.
I do want a blow job.
Oh, okay mate. Let's see what we can find. Any women around here?
Definitely need a blow job.
Okay. Better turn the compressor on then.
We better.
How's it look down there, innit?
Manky.
Yeah, oily, manky mess. Don't look too bad though. I've seen a lot worse.
Got a bit of brake clean. rag.
Yeah, seen a lot worse, but that's not too bad.
It's not too
We'll
bad.
let Mark carry on doing a bit of cleaning up for a bit, and then I'll cut back in a little bit. Right, how far you got then, bud?
Water pump.
Oh, look at that,
did.
the flipping compressor.
Sods all in it.
Oh well.
Water pump's in with the cock up off. I need to take the bolt back out because the bolt goes through the
The plastic guard?
yeah. So I'll whip that out.
It's not the end of the world, is it?
But we get in there.
What you gotta do is just swing the guard back round again like you had one before.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, we're getting there, so
Get in there.
we're back again with another update in a little bit. There's no point in trying to get a camera down there because as you can see there's not an awful lot of room where he's got his hands and all the rest of it, so we just have to keep cutting back in and showing you what we've done bits.
2 hours later.
So what we've done down here, all back together now, is it?
All back together, timed up.
This is a bit cleaner now, just clean it.
A little bit of cleaning. Yeah. Checked all the timing marks. One of them's cock on.
Yeah.
So
What's it, time to release the other side? The locking bits you put into it?
I've released it. So
Yeah.
the pump's all not locked now, so we'll go for a rotation. Make sure everything's spinning a couple of times. Make sure the timing marks all line up again. And
Is it timer marks or Tipex marks?
timing marks. There's one on the flywheel.
Okay.
You can lock the pump off, and there's a couple on the diesel pump. So
I'll just put you on the spot there, don't I? Like?
yeah, we've got timing marks. We
Yeah,
have got
I'm only on a wind up.
we have got
It's great when I'm actually behind the camera for once instead of being in front of it. I can get my own back on people. It's great.
Yeah, we've got Tipex as well.
Yeah, we did do it the double way, didn't we? So just to be on the safe side, but
Yeah, it's all tensioned up.
cool.
So
Right, let's finish turning it over and stuff, and
go for a rotation.
as long as we don't cut back in again, it should be all right, shouldn't it? If you know what I mean. If we cut back in again, when we've cocked up.
We've cocked off if we cut back in.
Yeah. But for now, I'm going to see if I can make this horrible, stupid kettle work, which don't really work. You just got to keep pressing the button up and down there until eventually it works. There you are. It might stay on for 5 seconds. Well, I don't even need a coffee because it's bloody cold in it. Now I've got it on camera and it's going to carry on working, stupid thing. Right, I'm going to have a coffee and be back. Well, it looks like we're getting there. Oh, I've got a picture of a torch here, mate, right away, isn't it?
Yeah. But snap on.
Yeah, snap off.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go. Harmonic balance and all that's back on, so covers are all back on. It's almost ready to stick a thermostat in it, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
Alright, are we ready to actually fire this little baby up now, mate?
We am indeed.
Mitts in the airbox, but we won't worry about that because they run without them anyway. But everything's all back together, belt covers back on. We've only got water in there at the moment because we want to make sure there's no leaks and it's all working properly. And once we're happy with that, we'll drain some out and we'll put some antifreeze in, like it should be. What are you playing with, mate? Is that all the little bodges everybody else has been up to?
Yeah, little clip, but
Little messes that other people have made over the years.
yeah.
Like that one right there.
Yeah.
Lovely join that is, and that joining that lovely pipe wire over there, which we'll get round to that and solve them because when it goes up for sale, there's not a flaming chance people are having it like that. I know that one for certain. It ain't fair on anybody. So yeah, let's. I know that battery's dead as a dodo, so I'll get jump leads on it and just see if we can get a bit of life into it.
Indeed.
And then yeah, whether or not I cut back in now or when it's running, one or the other, we'll be back shortly anyway.
Put it all back together with a little bit of persuasion. Now run it a little bit.
That might be something to have to take the ST down to go and get the fuel first.
Yeah. It's run out of fuel.
Any other excuses go out of that one, but
Yeah. But running.
what's that then?
Oh yeah, no water. Nothing cooking. But the heater's on, so
Thanks for that. Just need to let the thing go for 3 seconds and then I think we're ready to finish all back together. We can get the mixing with this stuff.
that's it. Water pump thermostat. Done.
Yeah, awesome. Well, as you can see, it's actually moved. First time it's actually moved under its own power for a while without having being pushed around for a bit. So we're getting somewhere, and I'm just playing some DS games on this, so don't worry about it. But yeah, apart from we got a little bit of an oil leak, which we've got to look into now we've got it running and stuff properly. But it's only an oil leak, it all could be fixed. It's probably just some sort of stupid little rubber seal somewhere, as they always are. But she's up and running. She goes up to temperature perfectly fine. It's had a good old burp in the old tank and stuff like that. So I'm just going to leave the cap off for overnight or a couple of days or whatever, and let gravity do the best of it and set itself through and stuff. But yeah, we're actually getting somewhere.
Yeah,
So
no
first
water
vid,
leaks, but
yeah. Well, the first vid might be a little bit short for this one, but it's got to a natural end of where this one should be, I think. So whether you got a short video or a long video, I ain't got a clue till I edit it. It's as simple as that. But we're getting somewhere. So I suppose it's now Mark's done his goodness of his mechanical crap. It's now down to me to do some body work.
yes, it is.
Yeah, it's alright. I'll get my own back on him. I'll give him the welding to do later on. But yeah, so next video on this little beauty, I suppose I better start stripping it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could do with a few birds down here to start stripping for me. Oh, sorry, I've got to strip the T4. But yeah, so yeah, plenty of content with this one, that's for certain.
Yeah, there will be.
It's it'll turn out to be a nice little piece. It's not going to turn anything out like a Valerian burgundy one, but it'll be a nice blank canvas for someone to buy and turn it into whatever they want inside a camper wise, or just use it as a van. But anyway, I'm waffling and so I'm going to disappear. So until the next one, everybody, hope everybody stays safe and see you soon.